Alright guys, so this week we're going to be looking at escaping side control, and we're going to be looking at the pummel escape. So I'm going to get a little more space from Jake just so I can kind of show you how to hold. So we're going to look at this pledge allegiance position, where you can even just kind of grab your armpit with your hand, and that's going to keep them from being able to isolate this arm and do the walk around arm bar or the darts or a bunch of other things. Like I want to keep my elbows in tight here. This arm, if I can keep him from scooping my head, that's good. If I can't, the hip is the next grip that I want here. Alright, so the first thing we're going to look at is when our partner has both of the arms on the far side of the body, kind of like that Superman position. It's really not very common, but it's good for practicing the underhook or the pummel escape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump and get my left hand under the far armpit. So bump and get here. I need to be able to bend my arm around the back. So if he's too low toward my hips, if he slides his whole body there, like you can slide your hips a little more too. So here, I can't make any space here. I'm going to have to bump and get to this position here. And now I'm pulling my arm against his arm here. Now, at the same time, I'm going to be pulling my hips down and turning toward him and stepping over with my left leg. I want to hook the hip, get up to my knees, and then take the back. You'll either take the back or get you'll either take the back or get to the top with the wizard. So I've got that armpit grip here. I'm going to turn in, get my underhook here. He's too low on my arm. I'm going to bump and kind of slide out here. Make sure you're making pressure against that arm there. The next thing we're going to look at is when I'm here and he scoops my head. So I have the underhook and my head is scooped. Not much changes. I'm going to do the exact same motion. So he shouldn't be able to scoop my head well. Go ahead and get a little higher, a little more pressure. Now I'm going to turn toward and turn up here. Same motion. Okay, now we're going to slide out and he's going to wizard. So he can be scooping my head or that Superman position. I'm going to hold here and he's going to wizard. It's like dogfight position here. Feed the lapel, grab the knee, push back across here. Sometimes go back to your knees. Sometimes I reach here and they kind of step out or turn their foot out a little bit. Not that far, but you block and then run this way. And we'll look at what happens when he steps his leg all the way. So let's kind of go back to the knees. So if that leg's really far, I'm going to drop to the single leg. Move behind. I'm going to step up my outside leg, tabletop that foot, stand up and fall toward him, and then smash. Then sometimes on that single leg, actually let's stop it there and then we're going to focus just specifically on escaping with the single leg.